Let us put ourselves in the presence of our sacred place in which is contained our ideal of the Supreme Principle. Supreme Principle resides everywhere. For our purposes, we can think of this principle as being present inside and outside. In reality, of course, from that principle's point of view, there is neither inside nor is there outside. Let us prepare the mind by closing the eyes gently. You can open them slightly. Make sure we are seated with the body straight and erect, the back, the neck, and the head all arranged in a straight line. If you are seated on the floor, you may have to push the hips forward a little bit. If you're not used to sitting on the floor and your knees are suspended in the air, then put something to sit on and sit on the edge of it. So let us start by preparing the mind before we rearrange our seating with the sound symbol of Om, thinking that it is that all-penetrating, all-distributing power. It is the pure, pure cosmic mind that creates all other vibrations. And so as we repeat this Om 3 times, you can take a slow, deep, in-drawn breath, thinking that we are inhaling this audio body of the Supreme. And as we exhale, you feel that we are distributing this to all beings. Let us visualize how these vibrations that are so primordial, like primordial starter waves that set off all the waves of creation. Let these waves be waves of blessing, firstly, to our own body, immediate environment, to all those close to us, family, friends, acquaintances, to those who are suffering, to those who are happy, to all, and then to all beings, not just humans, animals, birds, fish, fowl, all of them, let them be blessed. Let us assert, may all beings be happy, may all beings be peaceful, may all beings be blissful. Let us incorporate, as all beings, not only birds and beasts, but also trees, plants, flowers, blades of grass. And then to that vast region beyond that we are unaware of. To see the vastness of the sky in daylight, the short waves gives us a sense of blueness. These regions filled with an atmosphere of clouds that bear rain for life, but also beyond all our borders of vision and sound and sight, all the borders that we normally think of. And let us now tune in to the vastness beyond, thinking that our vibration has transformed all these regions and made them divine and holy. Let this holiness yield peace and abundance everywhere. Let this holiness yield healing to those suffering physically, mentally, emotionally. Let us assert the infinite perfection that resides in everything, through everything, as everything, and beyond. Let us steady the mind now by mentally repeating our own personal mantra, that special audio sound, audio embodiment of our most sacred ideal of the highest. Let us do it as our Guru has instructed us. If you have not got a Guru, then simply repeat Om, as we have done 3 times before, meditating on its meaning. And as we repeat our mantra to ourselves, let us add a deep feeling because we know its meaning. Let us ensure that this sound, along with touch, knows that this presence within us is there to the tips of the fingers. That every sensation of the human body and every connection with the hands and objects is infused with divine energy. Finally, let us settle where we are seated, thinking that the place on which we sit is holy ground. Let us review the mental field. Let us allow thoughts to come and go like traffic. Let us be the eternal witness of all these comings and goings. Let us be aware of them as we are aware of the physical sensations, external and internal. No corrections to be made, only awareness. Let us sink down deeply in this awareness. And once we are settled as the pure being witness consciousness in a poised area, inner creativity, let us visualize within the base of the spine a red lotus with 4 petals surrounding a disc. To see how our awareness touches it so that this lotus is fully open and radiant in color and in beauty. This lotus flower is turned upwards in a spirit of openness. And on the disc there is the symbol of an equilateral triangle, the apex of which points towards your back. Just visualize this triangle made of lucid and brilliant white light on the background of the red disk of the lotus. And it is sending forth luminous rays all around which form the medium of communication for the powers and strength of cosmic earth. You just feel that you are recharging and revitalizing your whole system with the qualities of Mother Earth. And as we do this, let us repeat mentally with joy and happiness, I am awakening the qualities of firmness, steadiness, fixity in my system from Mother Earth. Arise, O Cosmic Mother, fill me with the Spirit. You hold on thy bosom mountains, oceans, and plains. Hold me firm so that I may not swerve from my purpose of attaining absolute perfection. Assert that you are firmly fixed in health, in purpose, in will, and spiritual ideal. No force on earth can ever dare to shake me. I am as strong, firm, and steady as Mother Earth. Next, let us visualize a second lotus within the spine corresponding to the place of the generative organs. This lotus has 6 petals of vermilion color surrounding a disc. On the disc there is a symbol of the crescent moon, white in color, and it is sending forth shooting rays. And the curve of the crescent is pointing backwards. Feel that through these rays, the vitalizing and rejuvenating influences from cosmic water are flowing within you. Make the affirmation, awake, arise, O thou friend of all. Fill my system with power and qualities. Assert that you are drawing within yourself the virtues of modesty, humility, accommodativeness from this cosmic water that flows. Assert that you're not vain or proud. Assert, I am least of all. I am servant of all. And it is my privilege to be able to render any service to any being. Just as water is able to accommodate itself to any environment, taking upon itself the fullest share of the qualities of this, and without losing even a small portion of its own intrinsic nature, in this same way, I am so constituted that I can adjust myself to the advantages and disadvantages of all circumstances I can flow. I can accept. And retain always the fullest degree and measure of your own intrinsic perfection. Assert, I am as soft, fluid, and supple. I am accommodative as cosmic water. Now visualize another lotus within the spine, corresponding to the place of the navel. It is scarlet in color, having 10 petals surrounding a disc. The scarlet background of the disc is the symbol of another triangle. And the apex of this triangle points toward the front of the body. This triangle, made of brilliant but soft white light, is the symbol of cosmic fire. Feel that shooting rays are coming from this symbol. Feel that they are the medium through which you are drawing in the cosmic qualities of radiance, light, elemental fire. Affirm, arise, awake, O ancient power, and charge my system with your force. Assert that you are expressing from the source of cosmic fire the qualities of vitality, purity, and the power to purify others. And just as fire overcomes all obstacles, comes forth victorious and cannot be suppressed, in this same way, assert that your intrinsic perfection is coming to the forefront of your being and overcoming every obstacle. All infections, contacts, and contaminations are burnt out by the fire of my spirit. I am ever pure, always effulgent, and as eternally powerful as cosmic fire. I can purify the whole world by the touch of the fire within me. Again, visualize a lotus within the spine corresponding to the place of the heart. It is blue in color and has 12 petals surrounding a disc. And there is the figure of two reversed triangles or a six-pointed star lying on the disc. And the symbol is made of brilliant but soft white light. It is shooting forth rays all around. And these rays are the medium of contact between the individual consciousness and the power of cosmic air. Fill yourself with the idea that every single atom of your body is being surcharged. Now make an affirmation. Come, O brother, come. Give me the touch of thy freedom. Arise, awake within me in your full vigor and expression. I am as fire, or I am as free as air. Just as air goes where it wants, without being in any way attached or confined to or possessed by anything, in this same way I feel free. Not being attached to anything in this world, I am free. I am ready to attach. I am ready to detach. I am like the air. I am flowing freely without any obstruction, cheerfully carrying the message of happiness, fuller life, revitalization wherever I go. I am the soul of cosmic air. Next, visualize another lotus within the spinal column, corresponding to the place of the neck. And it is gray in color, like the rain cloud. It has 16 petals surrounding a disc. And on the disc is the symbol of a luminous white circle. And from this circle of light, rays are emanating all around, forming the medium of contact between you and the force of cosmic ether. It is meditation. Awake, arise in thy mighty glory, thou all-pervading, eternal and universal substance. Fill me with thy radiance, limitless and universality. Assert, I am as limitless and universal as cosmic space. I am the basic principle underlying everything. I am the basic principle underlying the highest angels, the deities and semi-deities, down to the lowliest of creatures that crawl on the earth. I am the soul of all. I am in everything. Everything is in me. I am in the rich. I am in the poor. I am in the powerful. I am in the meek. I am in the wise. I am in the ignorant. I am in the beautiful. I am in the ugly. And everywhere is everything. In everything, I am the essence of existence itself. And finding myself now everywhere, how can I be ever narrow or limited in my understanding? How can I hate anything? I am intoxicated with the drink of universal love, toleration, and understanding. I am the spirit of cosmic ether. In visualizing these centers, let us also visualize a luminous channel running all the way from the base of the spine to the brain centers, corresponding to all these centers we have mentioned. Let us feel that by means of our sitting, stabilizing the mind, let us feel that we have awakened the passage at the bottom of the channel, the base of the spine, that has been cleared, and there's a constant stream of spiritual energy running this channel. Let us feel that this inrush of the current has awakened our coiled up potential divinity. Let us visualize it and feel it as a form, as a small white, lucid, but soft and soothing light, like the flame of a candle. Let us feel this light slowly traveling upwards through the channel of the innermost subtle essence of our being, the direction of growth, the Sushumna. And this light touches and illumines all these centers from the first, symbolized by a lotus, but located at a place within the Sushumna. Let us feel how it touches all the drooping lotuses that are now straight and awakened by our invocation of awake. Let us feel how all these centers are open and vibrant. Just visualize this light traveling further up slowly and gently until it comes all the way up to the top of the head. Let us see how it travels to the region corresponding to the place between the eyebrows, and how this unfolds by the touch of the divine light, this manifested potential, this coiled up energy. And this center, in between the eyebrows, is like a wilted bud that now stands up. It opens, sending out a radiance of wonderful light. The beautiful white color of this two-petaled lotus is distinctly visible in the center. We can feel it throbbing. And this effulgent light emanating from it stands the form of a beautiful aura around the head. And while the unfoldment of this state of consciousness, with this we feel supreme bliss, the bliss of divine understanding and penetration into the deep mysteries of the universe. We stand face to face with truth. There is nothing which we do not know. Our whole being is illumined with the light of this knowledge. We can feel how this progresses with the divine manifestation of absolute knowledge. We can feel how everything opens up within the top of the head. We can feel how this divine light has left now all channels and enters into the ocean of light. And just as a little drop of water falling to the waters of the infinite ocean becomes one with and inseparable from the ocean, in this same way, this finite light becomes one with the infinite light of absolute existence, consciousness and bliss. And let us remain in this state of consciousness as long as we can.